teaching affect your own photography?
I think it just brings to me different ways of seeing. I get a lot of students who have just such fresh ways of looking at things. You know, they can look at the same subject in a way that it never occurred to me to look at. It's just kind of like, oh, that was nice. I like what you're doing, and I don't necessarily incorporate that into my work, but it just helps me see in new ways.
So there, even though you really have your own vision, there is a certain amount of influence.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, I know I'm influencing them and what I'm teaching them, and I'm trying to open new doors to them, ways of seeing that they might not be aware of. They see, you know, what's on Flickr and Instagram, but they don't know what Keith Carter has done. They don't know what Sally Mann has done. They don't know what Shelby Lee Adams has done. And so when I present that to them, they have these aha moments. But I get those aha moments from them too.
Now, you did your master's degree with Keith Carter, and I heard you mention Mann before, and Shelby Adams. So are those three big influences with you?
Keith Carter and Sally Mann are huge influences. And I think if you actually look, particularly at the work I was doing as a student, it's unmistakable. But I still carry their philosophies, and I think some of their style, there's like, I don't know, I call it Southern Gothic. I don't know if that's a correct term or not, but it's that dark, moody, mysterious, out of focus places in the image.
You do try to tell a lot of stories.
Yeah, definitely.
You're not just looking at the graphics of an image or the light and shadow, all those typical
right.
things. You're trying to tell a story.
Yeah, there's definitely a narrative in mine. I have something, and it's usually personal, that I want to, that's my way of expressing. It's my therapy.
Do the photographs then require that narrative, or do you feel they stand on their own?
I think it's just there, and it's for me, and what the viewer takes is up to the viewer. I think they'll probably come away with their own story, because when you see usually the triptychs and you see them, I don't think you can avoid seeing that there's a story, a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Do you experiment a lot?
I have been lately. Actually, when I was in school, Keith really encouraged experimentation. And so I did this was pre-Photoshop, but I would do things with liquid light. I would do things with sandwiching negatives and scratching negatives and throwing stuff onto my print to stain it or to mar it. And then after school, I found I started concentrating almost obsessively on the technical stuff and just almost like chasing that magic bullet, you know, the whole what's the best paper, what's the best developer kind of thing.
Did you find the answer?
Well, what I found was that the creative side, I was producing technically very nice prints, but the message, or there was no message, it was kind of, in my opinion, it was crap. I look at them and go, okay, I've got, you know, all the tones are here, but it's crap. It didn't mean anything to me. And so in the past couple of years, I've brought those two together. And so I'm doing a lot more experimentation, and I'm a lot happier with the images I'm making, but I have the technical know-how now to get where I want to be, even though they're not technically correct anymore. But I'm doing it not because it's a mistake, but because I intended it that way. And I knew how to get there. Film just has, I like just the doing with my hands, being in the darkroom, the sounds, the smells, the tactile qualities of the paper, and the process of going through the chemistry. Just the process of setting up the camera and not really knowing until I've developed the film what I've got. There's a sense of mystery, and I love that sense of mystery and wonder and the delayed gratification. All these things make it really, really special and really unique, and there's a sense of ownership that I made this.